Good morning, everybody. How was your night? Happy new month. We're coming to the month of August. Yes, I know. Last month was a little bit fun at the beginning, and towards the end, last week of the month, it was crazy. But we're in the new month, and so far, all the things that I've been listening to, nothing has changed. We are still in this silent mode whereby no real information is coming out. Everybody is tired. The people that have been giving information, they have been lied to. So they are all tired and they don't want to look like liars, and everything is just upside down. So throughout yesterday, a lot of voice notes about the reaction or actions of the sanctuary world, how deliberately they decided to stay quiet and enjoy the break. That means the break between the information of date for disbursement and the actual date. They enjoyed it. They were put, as the people put them under less stress, and nothing happened. Only for them to come out and debunk. Then it is certificate, this home certificate that people have to get it, as in the NGOs have to get it. And some NGOs have indicated that they have gotten it way back. That is not a new thing. Well, I don't know why it's coming out now. But you know, the funniest thing now is like I'm even tired of giving so much analysis to anything, because these people don't give us information. We get it from a few. But at the same time, the few people that are giving information, it seems they are working hand in hand with these grant handlers. So it's like they are using them to push a narrative to us, so that we'll be chewing on that, we'll be hitting on that, while they will be focusing on other stuff. And when it now got to a point that, oh, the date has come, they will now find a way to now shift it with something, another story. So as to continue to keep us here. Yesterday I said I will have to say some things, and some of my team members said I should just go easy, that I should not make myself a target, that I should take things easy. After all, I'm not the only one expecting money, it's everybody expecting, so I should not just put everything on my head. So I was just, okay, it's a teamwork. We work as a team. I listen to advice. I just don't make decisions on my own, so that, when things get out of control, you have people that will still get your back. That being said, what I would note now is, like, I've said something before. I'm not saying it's a fact, so don't judge me by it and don't take action based on it except you have more evidence. I heard directly from an NGO, and it stated that the presidency is not willing to release this money into the community, into the society or the community, whatever. That is not willing to release this money, that the fund is too much and they don't want to release this money to the masses. Now, the tactics that I was told then is that they will delay the process, they will waste our time, they will frustrate the process. So when it gets to a point, we will start backing out that this thing is fake, and we'll move on with our lives. Then before you know it, everything will just go under the carpet and die out natural death. That means everybody will just believe that, oh, this granting is a scam, and we'll just move on. Nigerians have been doing that all this while. We get cheated, we move on. We get duped, we move on. Government slap us, we move on. This one oppress us, we move on. Ministry, ministers, all these people, they loot our money, we move on. So they just believe, like, okay, when we waste our time, we post them, the whole thing will die out and everybody will move on with their lives as usual. I had this thing, I think, late last year. But we are still thinking, like, well, let's see what will happen, let's follow through. I've said it before. If you are so consistent with my channel, you know that I've said this thing before. That they don't want to pay us this money. They want to waste our time, delay us, frustrate us, so that we move on and they can move on too. Then another person said something recently, that they don't want to give us this money. Remember, I'm still telling you, all the things I'm telling you now is I had it, but they are not fact. When I say they are not fact, means that there is no solid thing to hold on to. It's just like information, half-piece information, rumor, but there is no concrete evidence that you can hold on to. And that is why I'm telling you that it is not fact. It is a rumor, But as we all know, rumor have elements of truth. So this person has said they don't want to pay all this money, which agrees with the first one. They want to delay the taxes, frustrate us. It agrees with the first one. The person now went further by saying that they might have touched the money, although there was rumor sometimes that the government touched the money and they are trying to raise it back. They might have touched the money, used the money for something else. They are trying to get that money back, and that is why they are wasting the time. And that's why they are always shifting, because they don't know when the government will agree to now release the fund and return it back. Though they came out one time, I think the grant handlers, that everything is settled, that the government have returned the money, this and that. Who knows? But now this person has said the government have used the money for other stuff. The grant handlers are waiting for the money because they want the government to return the money back into that account. We are aware of this information before, if you are constant in the grant ecosystem. Then the person now said, are we sure that the presidency have not settled the grant handlers? When they say settle, it does not mean that they have given them the grant to pay us. That may be the presidency have just given them their own cut, that, look, we have used this money, we are not going to return it. You take your share, go and spend it with your family. You take your share. They'll be lying to the people. After some time, the whole situation will have a natural death. Everybody will move on with their lives. Post them, waste their time, everything like that, frustrate the process. Everybody, all the subscribers will just give up and move on with their lives. You see that it's moving line in line with the first person. The second person now elaborated that the grant handlers might have received their bribe, so they will just frustrate the process and go. And another person now that listening to the stuff with me, one of my team members now said, if it's true that the grant handlers are settled, if they can do it, they can receive their bribe. But the subscribers in this situation now refuse to let this thing die out, because the grant handlers and the NGOs have collected so much money from the subscribers. So the subscribers refuse to dust it under the carpet and move on. And as long as the subscribers are not giving up, it becomes a problem for the grant handlers to sweep everything under the carpet. And that is why it is difficult for them to come out and say anything other than giving us fake story lies every day, shifting the goalposts one way or the other, because they don't know how to suppress the process. Then they might have come out again with another story of buying slots. Maybe they will use it to raise money and have this kind of form of a small disbursement, that, okay, everybody will not get, some people will get, or circulate the money like that. Or maybe when others realize that their grant handlers have been settled, they now decided that they will look for a means to raise money for themselves too, since their grant handlers collected that money and maybe did not share it with their subordinate or their other NGOs. They now decided that we too will create an avenue, we call it maybe Pioneer, call it other stuff, we use it to rake money. The reason why I'm agreeing to, or why I'm believing a little bit of all these things, like some people that we are looking up to as concrete, solid people in this grand community, of late, they started joining the force. They started asking people to come and subscribe. They started selling slot, something that they have been avoiding to say anything about it from the initial stage. Now they started coming out to say they have slot, they want to sell slot, this and that. And selling slot, when you are still telling us that disbursement is about to happen, it shows that there's something is wrong. And I'm disappointed that some of these people that I respected, some people that have even called their name and said I praise them, that they have turned to slot seller now. They are now selling slot. Excuse me. They are now selling slot. So, and now, anytime that UAG or their sanctuary where people come out to say something, they just give up no concrete, baseless statement. Something that is having no direction, no any concrete information, nothing. Their communication stuff is very, very poor and is a disgrace. It's a disgrace that you come out and you have nothing to say. You just come out for coming out sake, and you just come out to tell us the same old story. Don't fall for 400, don't fall after the deed has been done. is just a useless, baseless statement. So, if all these conspiracies or whatever is real, then that means the money is gone. There's no money to disburse. Remember, all of them agree that there's money to be disbursed. All of them agree. Nobody go against that there's no money at all. But some of them claim that some of these people actually don't have money. That means there's money, but the money is not meant for some people. And who knows, maybe those people are the ones that are trying to sell slots to make money. And the problem with Nigerian subscribers majorly is like when we want something from someone, we don't want any negativity. Yes, we believe that if you are faithful and you don't have negative, everything is focused positive, you get it. So they always play it in everything they do. That means the subscribers. When you say something negative about the process, you will see people that will come and attack you that you are so negative because they just want everything to be positive. So the point is, being positive is very good, but way, then you should be able to accept that maybe you are in the wrong path. For example, if you believe that you're going to be a footballer and you are playing football, you didn't go to school, you didn't learn any trade, you are just focusing on football. At some point, you have it in your mind. Yes, I want to be a footballer, but if this thing fail, what will I lean back on? That is where you approach life. Yes, you want to be this thing, but if it's not the will of God, what will you lean back on? Are you going to be 60 years old before you start learning another trade? Are you going to be like 45 before you start learning another trade? Where all your life you focus on one thing. If it's not the will of God, it will not happen. So that's just it. So this disbursement that we are talking, if it's not the will of God for us to get it, we will not get it. But the point is, let us know for sure, are they disbursing or they are not disbursing. Some people are saying that Apostle Ken is silent and is not coming out to say anything until he is sure of disbursement. But the point is, if it is the government that is causing the delay, why is it difficult to say we are having some issues with the government? This is the way they operate. They may be when it at the point of disbursement, they always come up with one thing to cause delay. Just like I had somebody say that all this certificate and all these things that is coming out, that the government is the one that's just pushing it. The government officials, at the end of the day, maybe they are about to disburse, they will just come out and go and do this certificate, go and do this process, go for this screening at the peak at the 11th hour of every segment of this plan for disbursement. So if they are the one giving you the problem, then mention it. Come out and say it. We have done everything our part to get this money. It is the government agency that is coming out with this also thing very late. So everybody will know that okay, government is the issue. And if government is the issue, that means the information that I gave you earlier on that is not a fact, it's rumor, then that means we are moving towards that direction. That means the government is the one intentionally frustrating the process. So we need to know. That's the thing. That's why I blame Apostle Ken yesterday that you can't just stay silent and be claiming that it's directive or you are being wise and intelligent and you're handling it and people are coming to hype you up. We know the way all these scammers people act and your team, they're acting in the same way. We are not fools. We know how the way people act. We are not. Your team are acting the same way. They act like scammers. They hype you. They make people to love you. They believe what you are saying. Some people are still waiting. Apostle Ken will do his broadcast. He will do his broadcast. They are still waiting. While some people are dying and some people are just losing out on everything. Some people cannot even do anything again. Even the hope of expecting money is now becoming dangerous to some people's progress. Because now many people cannot even act again because they are so keyed in. We're expecting that the money will drop so that they can move on and do something with their life. So now we want to be appointing blame to the right people. We don't want to generalize it. If the grant handlers are the problem, we blame them. If it is government, we will blame them. But now what the grant handlers can do is point us in the direction. Is it the government that is holding you down? Let us know. If it is government, is it the ministers? Is it the president? We will know. Let us know. If it's your internal problem, your greed and all these things that is causing problem, expose yourselves. New man have been exposing UAG for some time. UAG always see the amount, they will not respond. They will be using the same foot soldiers that will give us information. And when those people are giving us date now, they will act like they don't know these people that they don't know where we are getting our information. Because when Newman attacked UAG, it was all these the side soldiers when they talking about maybe Madam Ngozi, Osim, maybe Pastor Obasi, all these people that supported UAG, they are the one that is calling out Newman. But when these same people give us information like dates for disbursement, UAG will act like they don't know them, like they are not working together. But when they are fighting for UAG, it's okay. UAG just tell them that don't fight for us, we don't know you. So I'm not saying UAG alone. Theoba too is the same thing. They don't have money to disburse. They only make mouth. They run their mouth every time. They are the only one that will disburse. Where is the money? All of them are expecting UAS money. And the money, where is the money? Where is that UAS money? It's tied down somewhere. Tied down somewhere. Yes, I had some time too that CBN governor does not want to release that money too. That is complaining. And you know CBN is the advisor, financial advisor to the government. They can influence, but they cannot control. They can advise, but they cannot affirm. The authorization must still come from the top, which is the president. So I know that this thing is moving between that circle. There is money. Where is that money? I think that's the question that we should be asking. Where is that money now? Yes, there's money on grant, but where is that money? Is it money that the government have spent? Is it money that the government is keeping for next election? Is it money that is just there, nobody's touching it? Let us know. So if you have more information on this matter, let us know. Remember, everything I've shared is rumor, but element of truth is there. Even myself, I know that there are some truths in it. And this thing, I watered it down so that I will not create chaos in the ecosystem. I know more than what I'm saying. I'm just putting it to you light because I need to protect myself. I've said rumor, so if you take me to any court now, I will say it's rumor, and I declare it's a rumor. Aha. So I have to speak with wisdom. I'm not saying that, and at the same time, I'm telling you that there is element of truth. You are the only one that will just decipher the truth by yourself. And some of the information that you had from your NGO, you can put one or two together, you will know what they are saying. So that is it. Everybody in this process, from the top to down, is corrupt. Everybody, every one of them, nobody's clean. I've seen some things behind the major scene in the ecosystem. The transaction that is moving between NGO and grant handlers. I've seen the way grant handlers are pressurizing NGOs to pay some money in the shadow. They will not declare, they will not make it as in the public. I've seen documents, I've seen text messages, WhatsApp messages. I've seen the way grant handlers are selling per slot to NGOs. I've seen it. I've seen videos. I've seen all these things background from NGOs to grant handlers between their communications. I've seen so many feedback and I've seen these things. So none of them, no name that you mention in the grant ecosystem that is clean. Forget about their title. No name. All of them are skeletons in their cupboard. All of them, no matter anything that they are, all of them, nobody is clean. And that is why we are having issue. And the funniest thing, when they know that our pastors are not clean, they don't stand for the truth anymore. They only face where their belly face, where their money is. That is why the politicians are handling them like politicians. They are not handling them with the respect of their office, which is a religion office. They handle them like they are talking to their criminal fellow friends. They handle them like that. They know that at the end of the day, it's money that they want to make. What are they doing? Grant That's why they are treating them like that. And they too, they don't know much. They don't know their power. They don't know their office. And that's why they can't stand, because most of them too, they don't know anything about truth. And that is why they cannot stand fame and face the obstacle. And how can God answer their prayer when they are not clean? And they'll be telling us to be praying. Yeah, be praying, they are traveling. Yeah, be praying, they will soon come. Yeah, pray, so that machine will not break down when they are lying. And they'll not be saying, pray, pray, pray. So that is it. Let me not go too deep. It's new month. I'm breaking it down to you. This is everything that's happened from day one to the present moment. And I believe this new month, let us see what they will do. So any grant handler, any foot soldier that will come to attack me, don't come and run your lips and spit on your phone and everywhere. That will be full with spit of argument and anything. Challenge me with disbursement. challenge me with alert. So if you cannot challenge me with alert, just keep your mouth quiet somewhere. Because don't come and say, hey, we debunk him. This also person said, no, I don't want any debunk. Debunk me with your alert. Debunk me with your alert. Prove me wrong with your alert. That means disbursement alert. When your alert enter my account, then you have proved me wrong. Prove me wrong with your alert. Don't prove me wrong with your bare basic mouth and everything, your lies. That's it. If you don't have fear of God, people will rubbish you. That's just it. You don't have fear of God. You just come out and lie to people, be using title up and down, deceiving everybody. Imagine my angel went to Abuja, angel CEO. He went there, he had some conversation with some people there. They still lied to him. That means he went directly to the source to get information so that at least he can tell his members that, be calm. This is what they told me that will happen. Relax, it will happen. He went there, he got to the office, they discussed and everything like that. They still lied to him. And he came to tell his people the lie. When everything now failed, everybody now looking at him that, are you sure that this man is reliable? Are we sure that our CEO, the CEO of our NGO is reliable? They tarnished his reputation because they lied to him. And some people will come to the comment section will be telling me that, which kind of reporter are you? Can't you go to the grant handlers to ask for yourself? I will go as a reporter. Do you think they will talk to me? Do you think they will tell me the truth? If they can lie to the NGOs under them, do you think that they will now open their mouth and say the truth to a reporter? So that is it. It is the lie. They have built this foundation on lies. That's why we are having problems till now. Look at the lies they told us to lure us to register. Look at the lies they told some people that, oh, you will be, what they call them, the bundle head. You will make 10 million for this. You will make that one for this. The CEO will make. Look at those lies. So as for people to rush and mobilize crowd, the foundation was built on lies. And it's funny, who are the heads of these people? Our so-called pastors, apostles, prophets, deacon. They are the ones coordinating it. So, I've consumed your time. I think this is one of the longest videos I've done. I might not do another one today because I see some informations and everything like that. I just feel like I don't see anything that triggers me to talk about them because it's just like we are just recycling information. There's nothing new because no matter what I tell you now, what you want to hear is alert or disbursement. But the point is, will there ever be any disbursement with all the way things are going? With all their lies every time, every day, new document, they can't even say the government is giving them problem. Somebody said, Newman said government is giving them problem. Osin said government is cooperating. Later, UAG started saying that they are having problem with government. This one said this. So, what is their issue, girl? So, yeah, well, happy new month. I'm not really in your month. I know it's the first month, but at the same time, man to man, we're supposed to discuss, as in to tell ourselves some truth. So that's the truth. I know it's hard one, it's bitter one, but it's a bitter sweet truth, and it will open your eyes and help you in your decision making. Don't stay too far away. Just listen to voice note, but don't put yourself under any pressure. Come online, listen to voice note, see it like comedy sometimes, just laugh over it, and just go back to your regular activities. Yeah, the money for your data, God will continue to provide for you. At least if you have data in Nigeria, you'll be amused. You'll not have depression. So consider the whole grand thing as comedy. Come and come and crack jokes. Come to the comment section. Come and crack jokes. Share your opinion. Don't take it too serious. These people are taking us for a fool. So let's just take it lightly. And that is what I will suggest. Because don't stay too far away because there might be information that might be helpful. That might be helpful to you. But at the same time, don't take it too serious. Because they have shown to us that we can't take them we don't need to depend on them too much because they are not straightforward. So me too, when I come, I read some comments, I laugh, I respond. I'm always responding to comments except few. I always come around, I laugh, I use it like fun. I come around, I see what people say, I look at other commentators, I listen to their videos, I watch their videos, I laugh, I make jokes. I don't bother myself. So I don't give myself BP because of something that somebody is making billions. I will not be gaining billions. Me, I will not be gaining BP. So no, if I'm not getting that billions at the same time, I should be having fun with it. So that's where I want you to handle this thing. This new month, don't disturb yourself. Just have fun, relax, take everything as fun. Don't bother yourself. Read their comments, read their thing, joke about it. And if you have anything that can help, any connection, any activities that you think you can involve, you can do it on the solo runs. Abuja people, you know their churches now. If you get tired, mobilize yourself, create a group, mobilize yourself, look for a public figure. If people have to sponsor some things, some people can contribute, even if it's 100 naira, 500 naira, 1000 naira. Some people can contribute to a legitimate person, not that anybody will just come that we don't know their name, they'll just be using us to make money again. They can people can donate so that you can get a way to transport yourself, go to their churches, go and blog there. And if you want to go, it's not to go and act like touts, we don't need that. Go to their churches, bring in the media, any TV station that you know that is reliable, online influencers, all these people, carry them along so that they will spread, they will cover it, they will spread it all over the internet. So if they don't want government to know, government will know. If they don't want EFCC to know, EFCC will know. Then the World Bank too will know that they are dragging their name in Nigeria so that they can respond. So that they can respond that why are you using our name to cheat people. So if you want to do it, it's not strategic thing. It's not about going out to be shouting like tout. Go there, carry your billboard or whatever you want to carry, your placard. Go there with media people, with influencers. I know that in the community we have influencers. We have all these TV stations. Invite them, they will come. Newspapers, all these people, bring them. Use your phone to record it, ask questions, ask people among yourself questions, so that people will do jump back online with it. Before you know, a secret will start coming out. Then the truth will start coming out at the same time. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Happy New Month. This is the Money Grabs. These are my analysis and my viewpoint. Everything is totally to me, and I will brand it under my opinion so that you can't take it to court and start accusing me. It's my opinion, and I have freedom of speech, and I can express my opinion as long as I'm not tarnishing anybody's image directly. I only tarnish the operation which I am involved. I'm a stakeholder, I'm a partner in it as a subscriber. My money is involved. I have a contract, I have an MOU, so I have a stake and I can talk. And I've said it without tarnishing anybody's image. I said it the way I see it, and I declare it as my opinion. So, and I have right to my opinion. Thank you very much.